Hey everyone, welcome to the show. My name is Mr. Marcus White,
It's your favorite homeboy JT.
and we are your hosts for the comment section. Thanks for taking the time out to listen to this podcast. What's going on, Jatarius?
Nothing much, still chilling, trying to get adjusted going back to work because I've been off for like a week and a half.
Oh, the life of the rich and famous, darling.
Yeah. Mm,
Yes, because your birthday
mm.
was last week. The
Yeah,
big
it's crazy.
3-2.
Yeah.
32?
32. Mm-hmm.
All right, just making sure. 32. 1 year after. It's weird. Are you 92 or 3?
92.
Okay, I'm 91, but why is it such a big gap? Because your birthday's so far behind mine?
I think so because yours in March and mine's in October. So that's
Got
probably
it.
the thing. Yeah.
It's the only time of the year, I think we said this last year, that you and I are really close in age. Like, we're literally a
Hmm.
year apart around this time
Right.
for the next 4 months until I'm 2 years older, I guess,
But the
or
way
in a
the way
way.
the way this time moving, your birthday will be next week.
Oh, don't say that. I don't want to turn
Seriously.
34. I do not want to turn 30. I'm still thinking I'm fucking 26, honestly. But
Honestly, I know people always say like the whole age thing because we were talking about this at my party. A lot of people just like, how you feel about turning 32? Like you can, I was like, me personally, I feel like I don't look 32. I don't like I still can do backflips. As you know, I'm still a good dancer. I'll go to the gym. I'll run 5 miles every morning, 4 days out of the week. Like I don't
he's a
drink or
runner, he's
smoke.
a track star.
Yeah, so to me, I feel like my sex game is good. So like
Oh,
everything about me honestly does not give 32. So like to me, I don't really keep up with the number. As long as I feel inside how I look on the outside, I'm good. I don't
but
care about the number.
32 isn't what 32 was 32 years ago. 32
Exactly.
is very,
That's
very
where I was
young and
getting at.
vibrant.
Yeah,
And we're more, I say that 30s is a new 20s
it
and 40s
is.
is a new 30s and so on and so forth. And so, yeah, you look young, I look young, and that's all that matters. But I
Yeah.
wonder when it will hit me and you that we will
Mhm.
start looking our age. There's always a point where people start, look at Halle Berry. I mean, it took her like till she's like close to 60, but she's now starting to look her age. Like, I wonder when
You
that will
start. You think
happen
she? You
to,
think she's starting to look 50 something?
yeah, she's starting to look her age.
I
You
really
can
haven't
tell
really.
in the
I mean,
face.
I think she been like tweeting and stuff like that. But I really never really like looked at her Instagram like that.
No, yeah, you can. Well, in her movies, you can tell. Like she's starting to, and I mean, she's in her
No
late
offense,
50s.
I gave up
Yeah,
on
go
Halle
ahead.
Berry movies so long ago. I just feel like they all
I'm trying
somebody
to
kid
think.
getting snatched, and she got to help. She get the child back. That's literally all her synopsis.
She was in the last John Wick movie that I saw. And that was like 2 years ago, I think.
Okay,
But yeah, I just think that she's starting to look her age. But like I said, at least it happened to her in her late 50s. But I just wonder
and she's still
when
pretty
my,
too.
very pretty too, no matter
Hmm.
how, like, even if she's starting to look her age, she's still very, beautiful. I just wonder when is my time? And hopefully it's going to be around when her time is, hopefully it's my mid 50s.
I don't know. Like I was about to say, it gives maybe like late 50s that you'll probably start seeing it, I think. But like even
I
some people
hope.
I see, I met this guy, this man maybe like 2 weeks ago at my job, and we just talking stuff. I just happened to look at, I needed his driver's license, and I want to say he was like 57. I thought that he was like at the most 38, maybe 40.
Mhm.
Looked amazing. Looked amazing,
That's a blessing.
so yeah.
Who looks starting to look her age too? Kenya Moore. I'm starting to think that she's starting to look her age as well. No? Why are you laughing? Why are you covering your face? Why are you laughing? What is so funny about that? She does look her age. She already has like a 5-year-old, and that probably like adds on to why she's starting to look her age. But there's nothing wrong with it. She's in her 50s, but she's starting to look her age. Like she's starting to look
Yeah.
older.
Yeah.
That all that required is a yeah. The whole hiding about all that was
I'm
just a
just
yeah. That was your
saying.
response.
Because like it caught me off guard. I don't know why I would have
Oh
thought that she was gonna say somebody else. I don't know why that just caught me off guard because I've been
no.
saying that for a minute.
Oh,
Mm.
she's starting to look. Does you think she looks her? Really?
I've been saying that for a minute. Like she's not ugly by far. Let's be for real.
Yeah,
But like
by
she
far.
definitely looks 50 something though to me.
Mm,
Because
yeah.
like you said, like the 50s are the new 40s, the new
Hmm.
30s. Because like to me, I feel like that's now what the 50-year-olds look like now. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So she is on par. Cynthia, she got to stop doing the Botox because,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I want to hear all about your birthday party. Your birthday was
Mhm.
last Thursday. It was actually in our friend's house, Ahmad's, well, not his house, but in his apartment building, Ahmad's apartment
Mhm.
building. What happened at your birthday party? Was it wild? Did you have strippers? What
No,
is
we did not. Honestly, other than you being there, like I told my friends
I
and stuff,
wasn't
like,
there.
yeah, like other
You
than
said
you
me
not.
being there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, no. I was going there. I said other than you. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Other than you not being there, to me, I feel like everyone that was meant to be there was there, and it turned out exactly how I had hoped.
Good.
Like my baby, they did my decorations and stuff. All my friends showed up and everyone was dressed nice. We had good look, like little finger foods and stuff. Had like some good a blend of like 90s and early 2000s like R&B playing, but it was like at a nice little level. Ahmad made me pop like the champagne thing, but since I don't drink, I'm up here like trying to open it up. Why am I about to spray everybody with it? Because I didn't know where to. Yes, it was
It
crazy.
wasn't one of those where you pop, was it?
Yes. So they was like, JT, stop. They was like, stop. You're going to kill somebody.
Yeah, fuck the spray.
So,
I mean, who cares about the spray? All of the pop, the cork. I don't like stuff like that.
yes.
Like
That's
I
what I
want,
said. I wasn't feeling
yeah,
it. I wasn't
yeah.
feeling
When
it.
people have to
But
pop a champagne bottle, I need you to go outside of wherever I'm at.
yeah. But like, all in all, like to me, it was a very, like to me, one of my birthday wishes has always been to have like, because especially as the older I'm getting and
Hmm.
stuff, I'm, I've never been a real wild partier anyway, and I don't like a
Yeah.
lot of noise. And you and I, we connect on that a lot
Hmm.
too. We don't like a lot of noise. So to me, I love the fact one birthday wish I always had. I always wanted to have an intimate birthday gathering. Granted, all my
Okay.
birthdays have always been real cool and people show up and stuff, but like to me, this is exactly what I always wanted. My significant other got me a beautiful cake, and like to me, everything was just everyone was dressed nice. It was a nice fall crisp evening. The venue was nice. Like we took pictures, we laughed, ate cake, we all played games, and it was over with maybe around like right at like 12:30 ish or
Oh,
whatever.
that's perfect. Oh, that's
Exactly, that's what I'm
perfect.
saying. Yes, it
It
was
was a late
perfect.
start too, wasn't it? Like around 9.
It started at like, people started showing up at like 8. Everyone was there by
That's
8:45 ish.
perfect.
So
8 to
yeah,
12. That's a
that's what I'm
Marcus party. I
saying.
like that. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Like I said, I'm not a go all nighter type thing. Let's party until the sun come back up, all that kind of stuff. Like
Hmm.
let's do this intimate gathering, and when we laugh, we talk. Ahmad kicked it off where he made one go around. I said, well, I feel like because like me and my significant other sat here, because like the whole setup was just really nice, and my best friend Kayla and her mom sat in front of us, and then everybody went around, and like he was just like, I'm a mod, and I know JT, because I said, why I feel like we in group therapy, because everybody was like, hi, Ahmad. Like every time someone started talking, everybody was like, hi. So and every time somebody would go, I was like, okay, so what you in here for? So it was really sweet. Like I said, if I could really think about it, you are the only friend and my best friend Marcus as well too. Like y'all are the only two that I feel like was missing from this that would have made this
Oh wait,
like,
he didn't show. I thought he was supposed to
yeah.
come.
It's kind of good because I'm getting like the renovation done in my apartment right now,
Oh,
so
right.
it kind of
Yeah.
worked out perfectly. But he'll be down here. I want to say he said during December when I do like the little Christmas party thing. So yeah, but yeah, y'all, my two Marcuses, y'all are the only two that I feel like
Right
that's
there.
missing. Yeah, like I felt it too, and I said something about both of y'all while I was there. But I'm sorry what was going on, but it was literally perfect. It
I
was
told you
perfect.
you were surrounded by love, and
Yeah,
you had enough people there.
yeah.
Our presence wasn't missed that much because it looked like you guys had a great time, and I loved your outfit. Where'd you get that shirt from, FYI?
I don't even feel like saying it, but okay.
Oh, where is it? What is it?
No, it's a kid shirt.
It is
That was a kid. It's literally like a kid's extra large, I think.
from where?
H&M or Zara is one of the two because I took the tag off that morning. Actually,
What
yeah,
kid is wearing that shirt?
yeah. I only wore that one other time. I wore it when I went and saw Janet back in July.
That looks like an adult shirt. Like that's like looks like a New Year's Eve type of shirt. It's cute.
Hmm.
I didn't know it was a kid's shirt though. It looked
Yeah,
like I mean it didn't look like it would fit a kid either.
yeah.
So. Yeah, it must be, you know
But
what? I joke about your height all the time, but it must be a real blessing to actually be able to shop in the kids section because it's more
it
affordable than
is. I
shopping
literally
for
just
adults.
ordered. Yeah, I literally just ordered this nice cardigan. That's going. It's like a thick sweater for when it starts getting a little bit cooler, and I know I'm going to style it. And it's from the kids department at H&M. I bought it yesterday, and yeah, it was like they had one for adults as well
Mhm.
too. It was like a shade darker, but that was like $79. I got the kids one for $30.
Isn't that crazy? Like I always like just like clutch my pearls when a pants or shirt is like $80 plus. I'm like, oh,
Yes,
the times. Why are we spending that much money? I told you like now my jeans because I shop at this one website who has good jeans. My jeans are now costing $300, but they're really really good. They're
yeah.
very very comfortable. I love
Kind
the
of
way they
feel
fit.
like
You order them and they come. They expedite the motherfucker because it's based off in London, and it's automatically expedited, and they come the next day. I love it.
oh,
I
that's
love them. It's
cool.
called I'm gonna Phix. So Fix. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but
Probably so.
I like their outfits. I think I sent you the website one time when I like
Yeah.
look around and you're like, this is too much for me.
You know me. Mm-mm. And the thing about it is, my outfits always eat. But honestly,
Hmm.
guys, I'm not even gonna hold you. I, the only reason is because I saw the sparkle. Everyone I love sparkles. Like me and my best friend Kayla do. We like, yeah, but we love shiny, glittery stuff. But like I don't shop at like H&M or Zara usually. Mainly, Marcus know where I go.
Hmm.
Marshalls.
Hmm.
Like to me, I put pieces together. I love thrifting and stuff. Yeah, like cause me, I feel like I get. I love that. I love having like the aesthetic of maybe like a Theo Huxtable or a Denise Huxtable, like kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that vibe from like back in like the '80s or something like that. So yeah, I'm not spending a lot of money on clothes.
I need to be like you, friend. All right, I need to be like Jatarius.
Y'all love
So
saying that. I don't get it.
Jatarius. Kayla should never have told me that. I say
I
that to you almost
know. I could
every day now.
every yes, bro.
Jatarius.
Oh, like bro, what the fuck?
Well, I'm happy that you had a good birthday party. And then I'm having my 1 year sobriety party on Friday. We're both having parties week apart from
That's
each
gonna be
other.
fun. That's gonna
Um,
be.
So you know what? And I actually, I guess I got my time wrong. So on my Instagram stories, you know how you can see what you posted a year ago. A year ago is when I went out to dinner and I had my last alcohol beverage. So
Mhm.
it's actually a year ago on October 16th and not the 18th. I've been thinking all this time it's the 18th of every month, but it's actually the October 16th. But I'm celebrating on today, which is October 18th, Friday. And so I can't wait to see everybody tonight. So yeah,
So I
I'm
mean,
excited.
so how do you? I mean, to my understanding is the answer is no. But like, you never like once was just like a good glass of wine would really be good right now,
No,
or
because you know what? I found another vice. So, because I was taking this sobriety run seriously, just to catch people up, I had two friends who passed away from alcoholism in 2023. So, I'm doing this sobriety run for them. But I was taking it very seriously. I wanted to really just remain sober. So, I started doing edibles when I'm stressed out or when I'm having like a bad day. And even though I don't take edibles as often, that's just my vice. And then, two, I never really turned to liquor when I had a bad day either. Like maybe wine, but it was really rare. So this is easy for me because I didn't really have a strong connection with alcohol itself.
Mhm.
Um, my grandmother told me I need to stop saying sobriety or I'm sober because only alcoholic people use those terms, and what people who don't have a problem, I think it's called abstinence. Am I saying that correctly? Abstinence. It's another word that people who
Abstinence.
abstinence. Am I saying it right?
Abstinence. I guess it's kind of like how people like pledge do abstinence from sex, maybe.
So she was saying that that was the correct terminology I should be using
Oh,
since I really didn't have an alcohol problem, but I like sobriety better. So 1 year for me, and I don't plan on drinking. I have this list, I have this mocktail list that I'm going to pass out to people at the party. So I want people to taste different mocktails, and maybe I can influence other people to
hmm.
also, say no to alcohol. But
So
yeah, so
you really don't think you can come here for the Christmas party in December? Because I would love to have those on the list, and you kind of give us that conversation.
friend. You know my plans and how much that my plane tickets are costing for my future trips. All right. So
If you can buy $300 jeans, you can pay a little hundred some dollars.
I haven't bought
Like
those. I haven't bought jeans since June.
we're gonna,
Look, I'm going.
I'm gonna look up some plane tickets after this podcast. You'll be all right.
I'm not doing Frontiers. I'm not doing Spirits, United or Delta, and that's it. All right. So
Okay.
bougie over here, bougie. All right.
Oh no, no.
Um,
When it comes down to flights, I'm with you 110%. Mm-mm.
I did Frontiers once for your ass.
Not
Never again.
settling. Not settling.
Did it already
Mm-mm.
once. I'm not doing it again. All right. It's a one
Mm-mm.
night only.
I hate that.
All right, JT, we have an interesting show. We're going to talk about the latest Diddy. Diddy. There's so many accusations every week. There's new accusations about Sean Diddy Combs. We're going to talk about Kanye West allegedly wanting to sleep with his wife's mother. And the guy from One Direction passed away on Wednesday. So there's lots to talk about. So let's get this show started.
Yeah.
All right, Liam Payne. Oh, I mean, I don't know who this is, but Liam Payne of One Direction died on Wednesday, October 16th in Argentina after falling from a balcony on the third floor in a hotel. This is the crazy part. I don't know if you know this, but he posted a video of himself that morning on his Snapchat. And then I guess they're saying that 2 hours later is when he took his deadly fall. I have the video for those who are interested in watching, so take a look.
Morning, everybody. Here's a little video of me. It's rude to put hats on the table.
Sorry.
Is this your hat?
Yeah.
Children. It's a lovely day here.
Did you see the video?
No, but that's eerie though, because he was my favorite member. So, yeah.
Really?
Yes, he was my
I
favorite
don't.
member. Even though he really only had like one hit song, which was "Strip That Down." That's why, like, when I was in the car, I was actually driving home to come do the podcast, and literally I looked, and because I was sitting in traffic, and I just happened to get on Instagram. The first thing I literally screamed. I said, "What?" Because like, what do you mean? Because I don't know. Like, Liam was cool. Like, he had to strip that down for me, babe. That was my
Is that a
song.
single or is that a One Direction song?
Oh, it was a single of his because this had they started putting out songs when they all because Zayn went single first, and
Right, I know
then
him.
I actually want to say Liam went put out his single afterwards, and then Harry Styles came back because I love Harry Styles too. But
Oh, he's from One Direction too?
yes,
Oh, a lot of
but
people.
that's
How many
and
people's in the band?
I want to say five. I think it's
Okay,
Liam,
that's a lot of crew members.
Harry, Zayn, and the two other boys. So yeah, I think
How
it
does
was
that
five.
work with singing? Because like for NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, they always have three lead singers. So for One Direction, was all five of them? Like Spice Girls did it correctly. All of them got a solo part. So did it work
Technically,
correctly?
it was pretty much the main three I just named. That's why I only know them.
So they all were the Michelles. The rest of them were the Michelles.
Yeah,
Oh, and actually, Michelle got some parts. They were the Latavia and Lativia.
right.
Got
Literally.
it. Got it. Oof, Lord Jesus. I don't know One Direction. I don't know not one
You
song by
never
them. I
heard,
don't think.
"Baby, you light up my world like nobody else." Glory that
Oh,
you. Oh, that's my song.
yes.
Yeah, but my
Yes.
favorite song by One Direction was "Going Out Tonight Changes," and I think it's called "Night Changes." That's my song. I love that
Never
song.
heard of it. Never heard it. No,
Just like first night
yeah, never heard.
changes. That's
Like, I
my
know Zayn. I know because there was one Zayn song I liked. So I know Zayn, but I don't
pillow
know.
talk.
Yes, that's the one. Yep, that's the one. I love that song. And then I know Harry Styles. I downloaded one song by Harry as well. But for the rest of them, I never heard of this Liam guy.
Yeah,
Never even heard this man.
strip it down. Matter of fact, that was when I first started getting into the gym because that was one of the first songs on my gym playlist. But yeah, the
Mm.
other two, I don't know. I think the other one name was Neil, maybe Neil, Niall, something like that. And I don't know the other boy, but yeah,
Hmm.
I think it's five of them because I see the other two boys in my head, and I don't. One of
Know
them
their
named
names.
Niall, another one, yeah, but I know it's Harry, Zane, and William.
Now, when I was doing my research on who Liam was, I knew that he was in the group One Direction, but I didn't know that was formed on
X
X
Factor,
Factor
yeah,
in 2010. I
yeah.
had no idea. I
That's what I
thought
was
that
literally
they were
about to
just
say.
I knew that. What's the Fifth Harmony? I knew they were. Was it X Factor? They also were formed from.
Yeah.
I knew that group was formed from X Factor. I didn't know One Direction was
What's that
either
mean ugly dude name? The
from
judge?
One Direction.
No,
Oh, Simon
President.
Cowell.
Him. He the one who put them together. Yeah.
He's the one who put the girls together,
Hmm.
the Fifth Harmony girls.
Yeah.
I guess he got some good taste. I guess he knows what he's doing. You know, he was
Yeah.
a janitor, and he was a janitor, and then he somehow at a record label company in London, and he ended up talking to one of the owners, and they liked his opinion. That's how he came up. He really didn't have a background in music, so I
I
guess
mean,
that Simon
I can tell that
guy's.
he used to be a janitor because he still got the look of a janitor. Very nasty, very disgusting, very bland, very just look very well unkept, just look very just ill. So I mean, I can see that. Mm.
Have you seen his face recently? You know,
I'd rather not.
he does a lot of surgeries, and it's from the Simon that we met back in the early 2000s is not the Simon that we know of in this day and age. It's he looks this very very like the monster from, oh, I can't think of the movie, The Lost Boys, I
Monsters
think
Inc.
it's. No,
Oh,
what's
okay.
the Lost Boys? I think it's called. I can't. The Goonies. That's what it is. The
The
Goonies.
Goonies.
Not,
Oh man.
yes, he looks like the monsters from the Goonies.
Oh, oh.
So this Liam Payne guy, he was 31 years old, and he did have a 7-year-old son. And like I said, they don't know how he fell from the hotel balcony. But you know what? You know what? There's always some scandal when people die, and I don't want to bring this up, but this is what was on the internet, JT. All right. Now, the day before he passed away, that Tuesday, allegations of him forcing his 19-year-old ex-girlfriend, the rumors came about that he forced her to get an at-home abortion. And she was
Oh.
talking about this on that Tuesday, the day before. So fans are wondering, was him falling on purpose? Okay? Or was it really by accident? All right. And fans are saying that Liam was well known, allegedly. Well, let me just say the allegedly for the last part too, about the home abortion thing, allegedly. And also, fans are saying that he allegedly used to talk to underage girls all the time through social media. All right. Well, but rest in peace, Liam.
Strangely, that yeah, rest in peace. Strangely, that's not my first time hearing that part though. It's not. I'm
So
like,
is he really going to be resting in peace?
I don't know. You know, that's scary though. I just my fear has always been falling from something or drowning in something. Like,
Mine too. Elevators. I'm scared of elevators. And every
mm-mm.
dream of mine, I die in an elevator or I die in a car accident where a car is like off of a bridge. Did I ever tell you that back in 2019, I fell asleep while driving, and I used to live on the island, and I crashed my car on top of the bridge. Did I ever tell you that?
I remember you telling me that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
That's
most
scary
terrifying thing that has ever happened to me. Luckily, the car maintained on the bridge, but what if the car, like, and this is like around 4 o'clock in the morning. What if the car just flopped in the ocean and was no one else on the road with me? No, I was just by myself. It could have went haywire. All right.
That's scary.
Very scary, very extremely scary. So yeah, my that's my biggest fear as well, is dying from
Hmm.
falling off of something so big. So
Oof.
rest in
That's scary.
peace. We shall be, I guess, reporting next week if anything new comes about with this Liam Payne. But yeah. Next, I should have said that. Real Housewives star Dina Manzo. JT, you don't watch The Real Housewives of New Jersey. And she's no longer on. She was one of the original housewives. She was on the first 2 seasons, and then she came back for season 6, and then she left after season 6. So she did only 3 seasons out of the 14 seasons that they have. Her
Okay.
ex-husband, Thomas Manzo, was found guilty of hiring a mobster to beat up Dina Manzo and her at then husband, Dave Canton, in 2015. And this is crazy because this case has been going on for 8 years, and they finally settled this past Tuesday with finding her ex-husband guilty and sentencing him 7 years in prison behind bars. Now, I was explaining this to you earlier. In the photo, Dina has a long blonde hair. Her blood sister Caroline has a short red hair. The two males behind Dina is her husband, and then behind Caroline is her husband Albert. Those two
Oof.
women are sisters. The two men are brothers. When Dina, when this happened to Dina in 2015, her and her boyfriend came from Melania's Melania is Teresa's daughter's, which came from Melania's birthday party. They come in the house, her boyfriend, Dave, come in the house. Dave is hit in the head, all right, with a bar. I hate to be dramatic, but this is what the story is. He was hit in the head, he passed out, and then the man slapped Dina in the face. They both were tied up, and this mobster beat the crap out of both of them in the chair. They got tied up. You ever thought about being tied up during sex? I always wonder
Shut
how
up.
that
No,
goes.
no.
No, I always wondered
Because
like how like
we've been talking about that lately, and I'm not doing that.
ooh,
I'm
try
not
it and let me
doing
know
that.
how it feels because I'm scared.
No. I would do the tying up because you're not tying me up. I think everybody's a killer. So I feel like you'll pull a scream thing
That's what
and
I think. That's why I've never been down for it ever, ever. And I don't care if I was with someone for 4 years. You wouldn't get payback for something I said. I don't know 4 minutes ago. But look,
right.
so the guy beat up Dina and her husband, and then Dina had found out that man that broke into the house was actually hired by her ex husband. Now, when Dina brought this case up years ago, I'm telling you about Caroline for a reason. Caroline, her blood sister, testified in Tommy's behalf, our brother-in-law's behalf, and said Thomas will never hire somebody, ever,
Well,
ever. She went against her blood sister, and this is the reason why Dina had left the show after season 2. And we never knew. We never knew why Dina left the show. But this is the reason why. I guess she didn't want, their family drama to be exploded on, or not exploded, exploited? What's the word I'm looking
explosive
for?
or
No, not
exploit
explosive.
them.
Exploited, yes, by Bravo. So she removed herself from this TV show. But Caroline, her blood sister, did a witness was a witness testify? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God, I'm stumbling over words today. She pretty much said that Tommy's character. I know. This is what I get for not writing down notes, people. All right, I usually write down on my notes. I'm freestyling. All right, whenever I stumble, I'm freestyling on words. Caroline testified on Tommy's behalf and said that he is actually innocent. And then that actually really ruined the relationship between Caroline and Dina because Dina's like, how could you say that about this man? He did this to me. How could you say that? Now, the
Right.
mobster that broke into the house, the hired mobster, he was sentenced in 2022 and he was released last August. I think he served 2 years in jail. And do you know why he did this? So, Tommy and Albert own this banquet hall called the Brownstone. Now, the Brownstone was featured on the early seasons of Real House of New Jersey. People have their weddings there. People have their birthday parties there, yada, yada, yada. This guy wanted a free reception. He didn't want to pay for his reception. He was getting married, so he wanted a free reception. Tommy said, I will give you this free reception if you beat up my ex-wife and her current boyfriend. That's the reason why that mobster did that. The things people do for free things, it's like beating
Never
someone for an
mind.
iPhone.
Never mind.
So, like I said, this trial has been going on for so long, and Dina had to get all her evidence to prove that her ex-husband was behind this hired mobster, and the jury found Thomas guilty, and like I said, he was sentenced to 7 years behind jail. And Dina is scared to ever return to TV. She moved from they're on the New Jersey Housewives, so she moved from New Jersey, and her and her husband, they got married in 2016. They moved to Malibu, California, and that's where they've been since 2016. And her and Tommy were married from 2006 to 2012, and they share one daughter together. Can you imagine doing this to your significant other and
No,
the
I would
child?
never.
It's just sick that he did it because he didn't want Dina to move on. He was mad that Dina moved on with another guy, so this is his pay. And I guess that he told the mobster that he hired that he wanted a permanent scar on Dina and her boyfriend, which happened. They beat Dina up so bad where she had to get cosmetic surgery. And she was so, she was scared of people's responses from her new face. So she didn't post pictures for like a year and a half, I think. A long time before she actually showed us how her new look is. And she doesn't really look that different than how she previously looked. But you know how you can be really self-conscious over
Yeah.
doing a cosmetic surgery that you didn't want to do. I guess he broke her
No, that's
nose and,
understandable
fractured
too.
her eye. So they had to readjust some things. But she looks the same to me. So justice for Dina. Caroline, her sister, shame on you, and shame on your husband too, Caroline Albert. Okay, before I wrap this up, I want to say this too. When I heard that Caroline was testifying on Thomas's behalf, I was thinking that maybe she was saying, like, testified against Thomas, like, I know Thomas very well. This is my husband's brother. He would never do something like that, ever, ever, ever. But as the evidence started pouring in, you should have really had your sister's back as well, Caroline.
Yes.
You never had her back at all, Caroline, ever. Now, Jay, to remind you too, Caroline is a housewife who Brandy Glanville sexually assaulted on the Ultimate Girls Trip.
Yeah.
That's her. This is the woman. And people are saying that she ruined the Ultimate Girls Trip franchise, and that this is her getting sexually assaulted by Brandy was her karma for not having Dina's back, which I won't agree with. That's just
I was
going too
about to
much.
say that's
I won't agree
kind
with.
of deep. Oof.
Very deep. But I am happy that justice was served for Dina. Dina is I think I said this either on this podcast or on Instagram, that Dina is one of my top five favorite housewives ever. She's so zen, so fucking zen and peaceful. And it's just sad that crazy shit like this happens. You never know who your significant other will turn into once you break up with them. You never know. They can either kill you, murder you, rape you. I said murder, because kill and murder. But you never know.
You know the first rule of my favorite franchise, Scream. They always say you never trust the love interest. Never trust the love interest. It's always the love interest.
It's just sad. It's just really sad that her and her husband had to go through that. But yeah, Kanye West. This not. Now I'm reading from my notes because this is a lot of shit, people. All right. Kanye West is being sued by his former assistant Lauren Piscota. Lauren is claiming that Kanye sexually assaulted her by being drugged during a studio session with none other than Sean Diddy Combs. Diddy's always involved. Whenever there's a sex scandal, a rape scandal, a drug scandal, Diddy's in the mix. All right, he's always involved. Lauren is suing Kanye for sexual harassment, in addition to suing Kanye for a breach of contract and wrongful termination. Now, when I was reading this lawsuit, it said that Kanye allegedly sent Lauren multiple sexual text messages with of pictures of his dick and videos of his dick, like him masturbating, like him stroking and shit like that. He sent multiple text messages to Lauren's phone. Lauren is also alleging that she was shown text messages sent from Kanye to his wife Bianca Sensory, in which he told Bianca that he wants to have sex with Bianca's mother. Now, this is the weird part about it. This is just so weird that you are sitting here sending your wife text messages that you want to have sex with her mother. I don't know how the mother looks. I don't care if the mother is fine. That's just weird.
Right, that's weird.
And then he also wanted his wife to watch him have sex with her mother. Lauren says in this lawsuit that Bianca said, replied that her mom was married and that she did not want Kanye to have sex with her mother. But she did propose, I don't know, another person in the family, which is weird too. I'm looking at Bianca weird, but she had to be weird in order to be married with Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Very, very weird. Another thing in the lawsuit filing, is another sexual incident that took place in February 2002. Lauren learned that Kanye offered her as a gift to another A-list male celebrity in exchange for Kanye to have sex with that A-list girlfriend during a music studio session. The A-list star declined the proposal and told Lauren about the offer. So she is including that in her sexual harassment lawsuit. What is wrong with these rappers and singers always want to take advantage of all their people who work with them? It's really weird that you are turned on by sending someone explicit photos of yourself jerking off or whatever the case is, and then also sharing text messages that you want to have sex with your spouse's mother. It's just really weird that sex is always the lure. Force. Yeah, it's really, really fucking weird with these artists. Very weird. What's your thoughts?
Just not a fan. How I feel about Diddy, same way I feel about Kanye West. I just feel like they're very demonic, very, very just evil spirited. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, ever since I feel like when Kanye West's mother passed, I feel like the actual Kanye West died then too. I don't know who this Ye is. So
I don't believe that. I think he always was this person. I don't feel like, something like that could trigger you. I think that like for Sean Diddy Combs, he's always was a monster or a sex fiend addict. And when you have more money, you can get more power and you think you can get away with stuff like that. So that's the reason why I feel like they're acting on all these things too, because they know they can get away with it.
Just hearing you say the word monsters, technically that's the series name on Netflix where they did Jeffrey Dahmer and then the Menendez brothers and stuff. What if they did a Monsters Diddy?
Oh, they have. I told you, the ID channel is doing a whole entire
I know
documentary. Oh,
that.
you mean like a scripted
Like a
TV series?
reenactment. Yeah.
I'm
That
sure
would
Ryan
be
Murphy's
interesting
working on it.
because
I'm
I was
sure it
about
will
to say you
happen.
have a lot of people that you have to impersonate in this, like a lot of celebrities and everything. So
But you know what? That will probably take time, a lot of time in writing the script. If they're going to do one for Diddy, they're going to do one for Epstein's Island as well.
yeah, I was about to
Same
say it'll have
scenario.
to. If
Same
anything, it'll be
scenario.
like 5 to 7 years from now, though, because this stuff is still reaching the tip of the iceberg. Like it's
We have
not
to wait
even.
till the trial's over. Yeah, we have to wait. It's not going to be done for a
We gotta have
while.
almost like a conclusion type situation for the
Mm-hmm.
show purposes too. So
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
understandable. Oof, I'm
And when the
scared.
show does come out, I'll be right there
We'll
on the
be
premiere
watching.
night,
We will be
eating
watching.
popcorn, gagging. All right,
Yeah.
gagging. Sean Diddy Combs, new week, new information. All right, just is every. I'm really obsessed with this case. Like
We need to have a section called Diddy's Den.
Ooh, well, it's time for Diddy's Den. Dum 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 D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D.
Hmm.
I used to love that song by him. It's
Hmm.
Diddy.
I was about to
Hold.
say the D. That's what he's been trying to pass around. So at this point, like,
So the new information that got released this week, allegedly Diddy laced baby oil with the date rape drug known as GHB and gave it to many of his victims. Now, this came from another victim who has filed a lawsuit against him and accusing him of sexual harassment. In addition to the GHB allegations, this victim is accusing Diddy of what are you doing?
I was yawning.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
why are you sleepy? What were you doing last night?
Nothing. I just don't like yawning in front of the camera. We can see you. Like, we can see you.
I
Like, we
forgot.
can see you.
Forgot. Look, so this victim is accusing Diddy of using Rupanol, which is a drug that is to treat severe insomnia that can cause sedation. Now, when I heard about this drug, I was like, my doctor needs to give me this shit because I have bad sleep disorder. So I'm already taking 5 Unisoms, 4 melatonins, and then 1 Ambien, and that still sometimes does not put me
You
to
a
sleep.
crackhead.
I know. I know. That's what I was taking when I was with. I take this every night. I take
Let me
10
tell you
pills a
something.
night to go to
I
sleep.
know, maybe because my body is smaller. One melatonin will have me out until the 24 hours later. So
Oh no,
all
that's how
that
it
will probably.
started. But this is 10 years worth of, so it started out with melatonin was putting me to sleep. Then melatonin was a strong. So then I had to take melatonin and Unisom. Then when that started to wear off, I was like, okay, I need something stronger. So then I had to add Ambien with it. So it just started adding up over 10 years. I've been taking sleep medication. 10 fucking years. And now my
Yeah,
body is dependent on it where to put me to sleep. And when Prince died, because at the time Michael Jackson, I wasn't taking any sleep medication when Michael died, but when Prince died, I found out he died from some sleep medication. I wanted that sleep medication bad. Like I need to be knocked out
propofol.
sometimes. Is that what it is?
I
That's a
think that
sleep
was
medication.
propofol.
Yep, that is a sleep
You don't
medication.
need that.
It's illegal. I asked my doctor. It's illegal. I was so angry. Um, but I'm gonna ask him about this Rupanol and see if I can get
Please
it.
don't. You can go to
We'll
therapy.
see. We'll see. But so he'll put this Rupanol in people's drinks at the Diddy. He will put this pill in people's drinks, and like I said, it will put people in a coma. It will really sedate them. And then in the lawsuit, she was talking about the GHM, which is gamma hydroxy. Here we go. Gamma hydroxybutyratate.
Yeah. No, I would just put a screenshot of the situation. I would never would have said it.
It's
No.
GHB. Now this medicine is used for treating excessive daytime sleepiness, and is used through the skin, and it's also. Is that the train? Oh my god, that was pretty loud. Ooh, sorry. I don't know if you guys heard that. It scared the shit out of me. We have a subway. The subway's across the street, but I never heard the whistle that damn loud. Blow the whistle. Mm, mm, mm. Um, so this GHB is an illegal drug. and it's used through the skin. So he will put this drug through the baby oil, and then he'll take advantage of his victims that way. This is all alleged. Obviously, this is what the victim is saying in this new lawsuit that was filed this past week. It's just so crazy that every single fucking hour is something
That's
new
I don't
that he
know.
was doing to
Diddy,
people. It's just insane to me.
uh, I don't know, Diddy. This is
It's really insane.
mm,
It's really insane.
mm.
Now and then, we already know that he loves baby oil. The police confiscated 1,000 bottles when they raided his house a month ago. So we already know that he loves baby oil. Oh my God! Speaking about baby oil, I bought this. They better
Oh,
sponsor me.
that's top tier. That's top tier.
Oh, the best.
I use that for everything.
Oh, oh. I just actually learned about it this week, and it is the best. It's good
You
for your
literally, it's
skin.
good for everything.
I
Everything. Oh, baby.
Water daddy, daddy, won't you bring the towel? Water baby, baby,
Yeah,
better slow it down.
yeah.
Um, yeah,
Watermelon.
I just, it's good for, because I've been putting this on my hands, and I haven't really have been like, having
Mm-hmm.
to moisturize again afterwards. I'm like, oh my
Right.
God, this is
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. I bought a
It's a
second
bit
bottle.
pricey, but it's worth it
It
though.
is. It's like $8. I know it's a bit too
Mm-hmm.
much. But
Mm-hmm.
it's sitting right here next
They
to me.
don't
I
come
keep
in this
it.
one size too.
And isn't that crazy? And look, I've only
Yeah.
had it for a week, and look how much I used so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing how dry my skin was.
Oh.
Tyra Banks. Supermodel and TV host Tyra Banks returned to the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Sorry, it's a Victoria's Secret fashion show after a 19-year hiatus. And you know how I found out about this?
Twitter. I knew it. I've been using that for a minute.
It was in a video I was watching.
I was using that. See, I started using that like 2 years ago because, I had a partner, but we didn't do nothing. So,
It's been
you
out for
know,
2 years.
it's been out for more than that, probably like 10
What?
years.
I've
Yeah.
never seen this before.
And now
Really?
me and my lover, we moisturize with it very well.
When we gonna
Tyra
do our sex?
Banks.
When we gonna do our sex episode? We've been saying that for months. When we gonna do our sex episode?
Oh, it's about to be it's cuffing season now, so we probably can go and squeeze it in there. We need to do a
Well, don't.
special. I don't think it need to be like on a Friday. We need to drop that like in the middle of a week or something like that. Like record it like maybe like a Sunday. Well, Sundays is the other one, the other pod. But maybe like a Monday or a Tuesday or something like that. Just record it, get a few people on, and we just drop it like in the middle of the week.
I'm
Hump
down.
day.
Hump day. You set
Mm.
it up. You set it up. All right. Tyra Banks, supermodel and TV host Tyra Banks, returned to the Victoria's Secret fashion show after a 19 hiatus, and her runway walk has many people talking. Take a look at her runway. So Tyra closed the show. I didn't know the Victoria's Secret fashion show. It's been on hiatus itself since
Yeah.
2018. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it wasn't going on every year.
Right.
I don't know why they took a 6-year break. But it's good to see the models back. Now, I did not like Tyra's outfit whatsoever. I hated her hair. I hated her outfit. I hated just everything on Tyra. I just felt like whoever dressed her should have got fired. Like, I mean, she tried her best.
It
She
wasn't
did.
that bad.
Yeah, that's another one who's starting to look her age too. Tyra Banks is starting to look her age.
Be quiet, because I'm telling you, because that I feel like that's why she did this, because I remember during her show when she had her little talk show or
Oh no,
whatever.
you're
Yeah,
not
she had.
there. Are you there?
Yeah,
Oh no. Oh, now you're back. Okay, you said be quiet and what? You broke out for a
I
minute.
said be quiet, don't do that, because I remember when she had her little talk show or whatever, the little
Kiss
Tyra
my
Banks show.
fat ass. Yes.
Yes, like she mentioned stuff about like body images and stuff like that. But I will say, Tyra, she looks good. And but see, I feel like this. I feel like as a society, we are so, and it's crazy that we haven't gotten out of that yet. Like I feel like we are just meant to see people be skinny and be bland looking and stuff. Tyra looked amazing.
I
Like,
don't want to hear. I don't want her to say I was offended about this, that, this, that. The way that she treated those girls on America's Next Top Model, and we used to body shame them all the time, and would critique them on their
mhm,
walk and their appearance and shit like that. Somebody needs to critique her. I don't care if she is the supreme of the runway walk. No, everything that she does is not perfect, and her outfit was not perfect. Her face was not perfect. Oh, her face was perfect. Her hair was. I just
exactly.
didn't like
Yeah, I
the
was about to
hair.
say. I like
I didn't
her
like the
hair.
hair. I didn't like the outfit. And she was walking picture tall. Like she was.
Again, she hasn't done it in what they said like 19 years.
She hasn't done that runway. Don't mean that she hasn't done walked a runway. And she, come
Oh,
on
okay.
now, come on. And what about the girls that was on her show only for 2 weeks and she was going in on them? Sometimes I think that people's karma comes back in many different forms, and this might be her form of karma for how she treated all those America's Next Top Model contestants. That's all I'm saying. Yes.
Hmm.
I'm surprised that you didn't see your boy Zach and Cody talking about them. I thought it was so cute. He was there at the
Dylan and
fashion
Cole's
show.
brothers.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, that's Zach and Cody. You know what I was talking
I
about.
know.
One of the twins was there, supporting his wife. I guess she's a Hungarian model, and he had
I want to
two.
say it's Cole Sprouse. I think. I think
One
it's
of them.
Cole.
But he had his two billboards of their children, which was a cat and a
Hmm.
dog there, and he was supporting the his wife. I thought that was really really cute watching it.
Oh, okay.
Too bad he isn't.
What's
He's not at all. They just got ugly. Like they did like a Mary Kay and Ashley thing. Like it's just
Cap?
like they're not
They
cute.
look good.
No, they don't.
Yes,
No,
they
they
do. I
don't.
remember Cole Sprouse had them girls going crazy on Riverdale a couple of years ago. Like he
Oh,
looked
he's on
good.
there?
He was like the main character, Jughead.
Really? I wouldn't know they were still acting.
Yes.
Is the other one
Yeah.
acting too or no?
Yeah, he was in a movie last year. Actually, it was good. But yeah, like they both have been very proactive. I want to say they're actually dating sisters right now. Ironically,
Well, the one is married. The one who was at the fashion show is married.
neither one of them are married yet. No,
He's married. Yes, he is married.
when did Dylan? Let me see.
I don't know. One of them. Google. I was gonna say the ugly.
Dylan
I shouldn't say
Sprouse.
ugly twin. But just put this. I don't know which one was there at the fashion show, but one of them's
Oh, he got
married.
married last year. Oh wow. So that's Dylan. Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was Dylan who was there then. Okay. Her birthday was like 2 days before mine too. Ironically.
Oh, happy birthday to the Hungarian model. I don't know her. I don't know her name at all.
Barbara Palvin.
Oh, that's a boring name. How old is she? Is she like fucking
She
50? Who
just
puts name?
turned 30. She just turned 31.
Who names their child? Who was naming their child Barbara 31 years ago? What the fuck? Well, she's from Hungary, so maybe that's a big, popular, cute name over in that country. Terrible
Mm,
name. Terrible
mm,
name.
mm.
Yeah, all right. Looks like
Right.
every other white woman. Tia Mowry. So I'm so tired of all these reporters trying to really turn Tamara and Tia against each other. Yeah, every interview that Tia has been doing for her reality show, they always bring up her twin sister. As we all know, a couple weeks ago, Tia had said on her reality show that her and Tamara, her twin sister, don't have that close relationship as they used to back in the day. Now, since she said that on the show, she has said in other interviews that what she meant was that she just can't really call her whenever she wants to because Tamara is a wife and mother and has other responsibilities, and that's what she meant by the comment. She was on the red carpet. I don't know what she was promoting, but she was on the
A
red
show.
carpet. Oh, is that what she? Well, no, I'm sorry, not promoting. And the red carpet, I don't know what she was attending. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know what she was attending. But the interviewer said that her twin sister Tamara said that Tamara didn't know anything about the reality show. Take a listen to, or take a look at the video, and we'll talk afterwards.
Said that she didn't know that a reality show was coming, that you were doing
Yeah.
one. So, is there a reason why you didn't tell her?
That's normal. I mean, do you tell your brother and your sister everything?
Well, I do tell them anytime I get a new job or something of significance.
You know, it's something that just happens. I mean, I found out something about my brother the other day, and he didn't tell me. It's just, I feel like, you know, like I said, we have.
This is significant.
Yeah, but like I said, I think it's normal, you know, for you not to tell everyone everything. It doesn't mean anything, you know. There's nothing loaded, you know, with that, I guess. You know, it is, she's living her life, I'm living my life, you know. We don't have to tell each other everything, and that's very normal.
I don't like that they keep trying to turn them against each other. And I like what Tia said.
I don't think they're trying to turn them against each other. It's just, even when she did the eye roll thing, when the interview was just like, you know, the sister, you know, Tamara said she didn't know about it. I feel like for her to dead all this, just say, yeah, you know, right now my sister and I, we don't talk, we don't speak as much, you know, as most siblings do. Right now we're going through a rough patch, and you know, some siblings they disagree, but then it's my sister and I love her. In a discussion, like, and you're of a certain celebrity status now where you can literally say these questions would not be, you're not allowed to ask me these questions. So you know what I'm saying. And then, you know, even when she was just saying like how my brother just told me something about him, not you know, the other day that I didn't know about my brother and stuff. I'm just like, wonder what that was, Taj Mowry. But
what you mean? What you mean? Say it.
He using that Vaseline too. But
you think that's what she told him? I mean, he told her. You think that's what he told her, that he's gay or he's having sex with men? Is that what you're alluding to? That was, first of all, the shade towards him was so uncalled for. So, what was the reason? What was the reason? Why are you being messy towards Taj?
I love Taj Mowry. I love Taj Mowry.
I'm sure he would love you too if he knew you. Actually, no, he wouldn't, because he don't like your type, by the way.
Yeah.
So, allegedly.
He like I'm black like this and not like
this. Yeah.
But,
he's similar to Tamara.
Yeah. His fingernails are ugly. But
oh my god, the thumb. He has the type of thumb that what's the girl from Transformers? Megan Fox. I hate her thumb. You ever seen her thumb?
Yeah, them ugly look.
Yeah. Like it's just like it just looks so just, I don't know, like, not to be rude, but it kind of looks like cuz people with autism has that type of thumb. Like it's like an autism type of thumb, and that's what it reminds me of every time I see it, right? It's not rude. It's true. It's scientific facts. Scientific facts that you know, autism. All people with autism, they have a particular like midgets. They all have that same face, and people with autism have the same thumb, and that's what her thumb and Taj's thumb is like. It's like an autistic thumb.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Don't you agree?
Don't put me in this, please. But no, I feel like right now, Tia just keeps feeding this narrative, but I feel like I said, I feel like she can literally like dead it just by saying, yeah, right now we're just not on a speaking path right now. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, we have our fights sometimes, but that's to my sister, and I still love her. Hell, we should. And I even make a joke out. Well, it's a scientific fact that they share the same DNA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we have no choice. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you know, she's doing her thing, I'm doing my thing. And, you know, I hope you guys respect that. If I said something that, you know, pushed the narrative of this, then I apologize. But no, that's my sister at the end of the day, and I love her. I came into this world with her, and that's my womb mate, and call it a day. Boom. We're done. Somebody get me on the PR team. I got y'all. Put me on the public relations team.
But that's not really going to help her out, because this is a red carpet event. So I don't think that you have the option to say you can't ask me these questions on the red carpet. I think if it's a one-on-one, can you? All right. I
Yeah,
just at this point, stop
or
asking about my sister. That's what I'll tell
that.
you.
And that's what I was just about to say.
I already said that we fine. You
Right.
guys mistook it the wrong way when I said it. Let it go. Let it go. Like Frozen. Like let it
Yeah,
go. Like
and
stop
that's
trying
what
to
I was
make
just
it.
about to say. If your team can't get ahead of it and they just catch you, yeah. Hey, T, what's up? Hey, how you doing? So about your sister Mary, we're not talking about that, and keep right on pushing. Because what you gonna do? Argue with the celebrity? What you
Yeah,
gonna do?
I think that the media and all these they're trying to find a soundbite, a clickbait, which is working because I don't even know what the
Yeah,
rest of the interview was because that only 1 minute snippet was the clickbait and the soundbite that
yeah,
was passed on through other platforms. But what these media influencers are, they're trying to find tits on an ant. I don't know if you ever heard that expression, but they're trying to find something out of nothing,
right.
and there's nothing there. People, her and her sister
Yeah,
are just fine,
let it
and
be.
sometimes you don't tell your family about projects and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Maybe it just didn't come up, like
and
I'm
also
sure
too,
that
stay
there's
out of
other
people's
things.
business.
She's going through a whole fucking divorce. I'm sure that
Well, it's
I'm
finalized
sure
now, but
well, I don't know if it was finalized when she was filming the show. When she was
yeah, that's
filming the
true.
show,
Yeah.
and when that's work for her. That's nothing.
No,
That's
it was because I've
it
been
was.
watching it. It's 2 episodes out. The second episode, I remember her telling somebody that when she went and signed the papers to finalize the divorce, she said she hasn't had time, which is why she agreed to do the show, like continue because she did like a test run at first, but she said she
Mm,
continued to do it because she said she didn't realize that the moment she went to go sign her divorce papers, she literally signed it and had to rush and leave because she had to be back on set because whatever she was filming,
mm.
she's filming that. So she's ironically, matter of fact, I think
Does
it's a
his sister know about
movie.
that show?
Well, I think it's a Christmas movie for Lifetime. I think it's
I'm just saying, does his
ironically
sister know about that?
right.
Like,
The dude
it's.
who played her boyfriend
I
or
saw that.
sister, yeah,
Yeah, I
he's gonna
saw
play her
that.
boyfriend in this. But
He got
I
old too
think
looking. He did get old looking, and when I saw the picture, I said they should not have zoomed in on his face. Like he looks terrible. He has
Tyree,
bags under his eyes. Yes, he looks terrible. He was stressed out or coked up, one of the two, in that
oh
photo
my
that they
god,
posted.
guys, this was
Allegedly.
fun. This was fun.
You agree with me. Stop acting like you don't agree with me, please. You ain't denying it. You ain't saying no, you don't. So you agree with me. Okay. Thank
My
you.
name Bennett. I ain't in it.
You in the shit, bitch. You in it. All right.
Mm-mm.
You using this Vaseline oil to get in it. You in it.
This messy show. What a messy show. Ooh,
That's all the topics, people. 55 minutes isn't bad. We went over
not
10
bad.
minutes, but yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm trying
said.
to
Like,
get
yeah,
JT to have his own segment soon, because I want to start talking more serious talk. Start having relatable conversations that everyone in the world is going through and can relate to. And you're good at bringing that out of people, in my opinion.
yeah. We'll probably have like a JT's corner or a JT's diary or something like that. JT's journal.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, Moesha.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
That's
we're gonna
actually what
have
I
the
thought. Like,
Moesha theme song too. Do
no, I hated Moesha. I'm sorry.
me too.
There's
The
just
Parkers
one
was
show I
the
cannot
Parkers
get.
was
The Parkers is superior. I'm sorry. Like,
That's a spin-off show that was better than the original. All right,
talk about a
a lot
backdoor
better.
pilot. Whew.
Mm. And that's why Brandy
But
hated Countess Vaughn because she knew that show was better than her show.
that is probably valid. Never thought about it that way. I just watched the Halloween episode last night.
The
Brandy was on
Parkers.
there, but Brandy did do some cringy stuff. Moesha on the Parker, she was just like, because Kim made her little Halloween dress, and she was just like, I look just like Brandy and Cinderella. And then Yvette was just like, girl, please. I'm just like, I hate when shows do that. Like I remember one time Ashley Tisdale was on the Sweet Life with Zach and Cody, and it was a High School Musical episode. And she's I'm going to audition for Sharpay, and she was like, people say I look just like the girl who played her, and I'm just like, because you did play her. Like I hate when shows do that's so
Did you
cringy
ever
to
see the
me.
episode of Moesha where Moesha met Brandy? You ever seen that episode?
No, because that would make me mad. No, I didn't know it was
Or
a thing.
or you ever heard of the show The Nanny? You ever seen that show?
I love the nanny.
Fran got to meet Fran Drescher, if that makes sense. Fran Nanny got to meet Fran Drescher, the actress. I'm like, this is corny as fuck. Like, what is up with the? And I guess at the time, like having not a stunt double, what the Parent Trap
Mm-hmm.
sequence, whatever. It was cool at the time. The CGI effect of the person. Does that make
Seeing
sense?
double. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
like
what you
it's just, but
mean.
it's corny. It was corny back then. Like I just didn't think it was funny or cute
Yeah,
to
I'm
do.
not a fan of that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
But no.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. We will be back next Friday. So, have a good, safe week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. It's not a good ending.
I know.
Was it
Thank you
weird?
guys so much for listening, guys. We really appreciate your support and your love throughout everything. We love our viewers on YouTube. We also love our listeners on Apple, Spotify, and wherever else you listen to podcasts. We love you guys so much. You guys support us, and that's what really drives us to do this every week. So thank you guys so much for your support. So until next Friday, we'll holler at y'all.
No, wait, hold on. Oh my God, I forgot to add this part. We are looking, if we are interested, should we talk about people coming on the show?
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So, if I know a lot of people want to come on the show, so if you're interested in coming on the comment section and being the third co-host, let me know. DM me on either Mr. Housewives or Mr. Marcus White, and we can set an interview up. Are we doing interviews? How do you want to go about this?
You guys can hit me up on Instagram too.
Yeah, what's your Hey JT?
It's hey period JT, and JT
It's in the description.
AYTE. Yeah.
Actually, go through JT. Don't forget through me. I'm busy. I already have enough DMs. Send them to JT. All right. Is that rude?
You guys hit up Marcus because my request files be.
Oh, you do. Well, that's the reason. Well, we'll start
they'll
opening
give
your
me a reason.
fucking
I was about to
message.
say they'll give me a
Yes.
reason to open them. Yeah, y'all shoot me up because right now I have. Oh, I got 37 requested DMs. I promise you guys, I'm gonna start going through them. Hit me up. Hit me up.
So there you got it. You got to go through JT if you want to be on the show. All right.
Not on the bouncer.
He's a bouncer.
5'3" bouncer.
But you're strong, and that's all that matters. All right. You can
Yeah.
you can untie shoes. All right?
No, that's the thing. No, shut the fuck up.
That was a Martin joke. Oh, I got that from Martin.
It was, yes. But at my birthday party, I gave him out a hug and I had picked him up. He said, Marcus says you can pick him up. He said, you really are strong and little. He said, He said, that's why I would never try to fight you.
Oh, well, mine's a white woman, so he can't fight anyway. So I'm not
he said the
surprised.
same thing about you at my party. Yes.
Repeat.
We were
Repeat the
doing
joke. Let me in on the joke.
Because how I told you that everyone was going around the room saying like how they knew me, talk about our friendship a little bit and stuff like that. And that's a way for everybody to get to know each other at the party too. So when it came down to him, he was like, I met JT through our other mutual friend Marcus through their podcast, the comment section. And he was like, I love JT because, JT, he speaks my urban language. He's black, like I love how black he said, because, Marcus is very of the Caucasian.
Okay. I'll give him that. I am. I was raised by my white family. That's fine. I can't be like Martin Lawrence and Shanae. So it's all good. So it's all good. No offense taken. So thanks for listening, everyone. We'll talk to you next Friday. Bye.
Bye.